Minasan konnichiwa, Lloyd here back again with another video, and welcome to the third episode of our first time in Japan vlog series. If you're new to my channel, welcome, I appreciate you. I make tech videos, product reviews, tutorials, vlogs, and everything in between. So come subscribe. If you missed out on the first and second episode, I'll link it down in the description if you want to check that out. But in this video, we are heading to Osaka, and we'll be experiencing our first Shinkansen, also known as bullet train, ride in Japan. Similar to the previous episodes I've posted, I'll be doing voiceover once again from my notes and we'll have English subtitles hard-coded in the video. Reason being is I didn't really talk much during the filming part. That's just my approach for now since this is our first time in Japan, but I also want you guys to hear the raw audio of Japan. However though, there are some parts where I randomly talk due to excitement, so it is what it is. Last but not least, this vlog series was filmed back in December 2023, so stuff may have changed by the time you visit Japan, as there are a lot of changes happening in Japan due to the influx of tourists visiting the country. Alright, so day 3 in Japan. We are heading to Shinagawa Station to buy our Shinkansen tickets. But first, we are gonna put our luggages and backpack in the locker, mainly because we are heading back to Shibuya to check out Shibuya Sky. Before we head to Shibuya though, we are gonna buy our Shinkansen tickets first from Tokyo to Osaka. Since we have luggages, we are selecting green car for reserved seating. Alright, here comes the famous Yamanote line. But before we head up to Shibuya Sky, we are gonna try our first ever Japanese McDonald's. But also, we wanted more coffee.
Yours comes with a hash.
I got the Grakoro burger. It has a patty of macaroni, shrimp, and white sauce, and she got the chicken crisp muffin. Time to head to Shibuya Sky. We got our tickets through Klook. Sorry guys, I suck at reviewing food just like in my previous episodes, but the McDonald's was good. In case you're wondering, we're still in line for the elevator. Alright, it's finally our turn here and yeah, I'm really excited. Alright, so after waiting a couple minutes here, we are finally heading up. I pointed my camera up in the screen right there because of these cool animations heading up there. Alright, we made it. We are now heading up some more. So we are now on the 46th floor, which is the very top, and here is where the Shibuya Sky observation deck is. We are not allowed to bring any loose items like bags, hats, even tripod and selfie sticks are not allowed, mainly for safety reasons. So we have to put our belongings here. It costs 100 Japanese yen, just a coin here, super cheap. But you get your coin back. It's just to basically give you the keys. But yeah, that's what we're doing right now, just putting our belongings in here. We're still allowed to bring our phones and also camera, and so that's what we're gonna do. So this is what it will look like when you guys get up here. This is the no frills, non-Instagrammanized or TikTokized kind of version of it. We're also going in the daytime here, not nighttime, because if you missed out on the first episode, we were supposed to go at night, but we were dumb and, completely disregarded that this place is so popular and they were sold out. So luckily we went on Klook and we were able to find some times in the daytime, and here we are.
I know, it's like warm. It's so good.
So it was randomly super warm on this day. Well, kind of. It was 65 degrees Fahrenheit, aka 18 degrees Celsius, and it was really nice.
It's warm. I thought it was gonna be cold up here. Yeah.
Only for the warmth, I'm gonna stay up here.
Yeah.
Live up to your expectation, kind of. Yeah.
Just showing you guys the Shibuya crossing from up here. Try to zoom in all the way. Alright, so we are heading back down and head back inside to check out what they got inside. By the way, I don't know if you guys have seen it on Instagram or TikTok, but this shot is very popular at night, mainly because, well, it's heading down and you see a beautiful night sky view of Shibuya here, but unfortunately you will get the daytime version from us because we couldn't book it for the nighttime the other day. So we're checking out Sky Gallery here. It's basically just another view from this angle of the building. However, though, they do have this beautiful art pieces here, and yeah, it looks really nice.
Oh, even better.
So as you guys heard, there's slightly better view here for the Shibuya crossing. Anyways, we're back at Shinagawa Station and heading over now to our Shinkansen. We are taking Nozomi Shinkansen, which is the fastest train service running on the Tokaido and Sanyo Shinkansen lines in Japan. Again, we are at the green car, mainly because we want the reserved seating. And we are in. So I did not film us like getting inside and getting comfy on our seat, because there was a dude sitting on our reserved seat, so we had to politely ask him to move, and obviously he moved because he's got his own reserved seat. So they have a free Wi-Fi here, and through that Wi-Fi you can actually access these food and drinks options, which I actually ordered some stuff. And here it is. It was kind of expensive though, as you saw. It's 1500 Japanese yen, but I was hungry. We sat on this side to see Mount Fuji, but unfortunately it's cloudy today. The Shinkansen ride took about 2.5 hours, and we are now in Osaka. So we are now in our hotel. Just kind of skipped the train ride filming there, mainly because it was very packed and I couldn't really film because of how packed it was, and we also had our luggages. But yeah, that was the toilet. Obviously it's got a bidet again. Here's the shower. It's got a sink. We're staying at a Marriott Fairfield Namba to be exact, but yeah, pretty nice, pretty decent hotel. Alright, it's time for dinner, and we are heading to Ippodo Ramen, which is a pretty popular ramen chain. So she got the Akamaru Modern and I got the Ippodo Karaka. Here are some photos, and it was pretty good. So after dinner, we took the train from Namba Station to Umeda Station, and we are walking to Umeda Sky. Hi. The walk from Umeda Station to Umeda Sky Building took about 10-ish minutes, which was half a mile, which isn't bad at all, to be honest. However though, once we got to the building, I did not film it, but there was a pretty long line, though it only took 20 minutes actually. But that line was basically to get on the elevator, and then once we get off the elevator, we have to purchase a ticket. But luckily, we already pre-purchased the tickets, so we were able to skip the lines for the purchasing tickets and stuff like that. Hence why we are now heading up on this escalator right here, which is gonna take us to the observatory.
Nice and cool. Wow. Oh, すごい。素晴らしい。
As a refresher, it's Christmas season when we visited Japan. That's why there's a lot of Christmas decor right now up here. Anyways, time to head up to this skywalk. So as you guys notice, there's quite a bit of a staircase to climb up here.
This is one. Wow. Stunning. Go this way.
So I don't know if you guys noticed, but the ground, or I guess the area itself, has this black light effect. I'm not sure if that's year-round. Comment down below if it is though. I don't know if you guys can tell by the audio, but it was pretty windy the evening that we visited Umeda Sky building. Also, there was just a lot of people trying to take photos, and it was a bit difficult for me to hold my phone and take a video in landscape mode, hence why I did the portrait mode.
That building is like as tall as this building.
After Umeda Sky, we visited Nintendo of Osaka as well as Pokemon Center. However, though, I did not film this part mainly because it was very identical to the one in Tokyo. We were a bit disappointed as we thought it'll be different than the one in Tokyo. However, though, they were selling the same stuff, so we didn't stick around long. But for the one in Kyoto, where the Nintendo headquarters is located, the store there is slightly different, and I will show you guys that in the next episode when we do our day trip itinerary in Kyoto. Here's the Nintendo Osaka sign. So yeah, that was basically all for our first evening in Osaka.
Several hours later.
Day 2 of our Osaka stay, and for today's agenda we are heading to Osaka Castle Park, and then after that we're gonna head to Dotonbori.
Cola coffee.
We ordered some egg sando here as well as more coffee. After breakfast, we are now walking towards Osaka Castle Park. So to get here from Namba station, you will need to take Yotsubashi line, and then from Yotsubashi line, you will need to get off at Honmachi station and walk about 2 minutes, and then transfer to Chuo line at Honmachi station. And then from Honmachi station, you will ride Chuo line, and then you will get off at Tanimachi Yonchome station. And then after that, just follow the signs or Google Maps and walk towards Osaka Castle Park.
Don't poop on me, don't poop on me, don't poop on me.
Very glad those birds did not poop on me. But I'm gonna stop the narration slash voice over for a minute or two here, and I'm also gonna turn down the music all the way down, mainly because I'm doing a quick walking tour for you guys here, and I just want you all to hear the natural sound of this castle park.
photos. I have no clue. Stairs, all that stuff. Castle from here. Watch your steps. Obviously, you got that one. Here's the back.
Hi guys, me again. So we are now heading inside and up the Osaka Castle itself. We bought the tickets through Klook and it was about $8.58. There was a sign that says if we have a prepaid e-ticket then we can skip the line, so that's what we did. Alright, so here is what the view from the top looks like. There's a lot of stairs to take to get up here. However though, there is an elevator up to the 5th floor, but then you still have to take the stairs to get up here. Also, we are not allowed to film and or take photos for some of the floors. However though, as far as what to expect, think like a history museum with artifacts, readings to do, audios to listen to, and some videos to watch.
Somebody's getting married.
That's what we saw, right?
No, it's different. See, I'm zooming in right now.
Oh, that's so cool.
Right here, I can see it.
Anyways, we just hung around here for a little bit, soaking in all the views and all that stuff. Alright, so after Osaka Castle Park, we headed back to Namba district area and we are now gonna explore Dotonbori. So it is now lunchtime and we are specifically looking for a restaurant that one of our acquaintances recommended to check out here at Dotonbori area. After walking a few meters, we finally found it. We are at Kushikatsu Daruma.
Let's see what that is. Got beef on that tree. Yeah.
That one sounds pretty good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
Has the hozenji.
So for drinks, we got this ramune style kind of fizzy drinks. And then for food, we got the hozenji set, which is that one right there in the food description. So lunch was good. However, though, we came here hungry, and so we are now getting ourselves some takoyaki, since we are in Osaka after all, and this is what they are famous for.
Wow, looks good.
Alright, so I just want to say now, guys, that I suck at reviewing food just like with my previous vlogs. I'll try to get better at it next time, but all I can say is that this takoyaki was really good. I could eat like 2 more dozens of it. Alright, so it's dessert time. We are getting ourselves some ichigo ame. It's also known as tanghulu. It's also known as candied strawberries. Alright, so I'm just gonna take you guys on a nice quick walking tour here. We already ate our dessert. It was awesome. Again, I just suck at reviewing food, so I'll try to do better next time. So here's the famous glycoman, and of course we gotta take a photo.
Yeah, it is.
So after all the walking, we are now hungry again and it's time for dinner, and we are gonna check out Kura Sushi. Alright, our ticket number was called and we are now heading towards our table. Wow. So Kura Sushi isn't actually just unique to Japan anymore. They've expanded with several locations outside of Japan, especially in the US and Taiwan. In the US, and at the time of making this video, they've got about 67 locations, including 2 in the greater Seattle area, although I think a third one is on the way. But the concept and experience are super similar to what you'll find here in Japan, with the revolving conveyor belt sushi, automated delivery, and even prizes for frequent diners. So it's not something you have to go all the way to Japan for anymore, but hey, if you don't have this in your city or even country, then absolutely go check it out. They have this interactive element where if you've eaten enough plates, I believe 10 or so here, you get to unlock a game and then you get to play the game, and then if you win, then a toy will drop, basically like a gachapon capsule toy like this one, and there is a prize inside. Alright guys, so we are actually nearing the end of episode 3 here, but for the next episode, we'll be taking you guys to a full day-ish trip in Kyoto, and then we'll be back in Osaka and then head back to Tokyo once again to just kind of wrap up our trip. It is a short time we spent here in Japan, just a little bit over a week, and we didn't really hit up all the other popular spots. However though, and as I keep saying in my previous videos, we are going to be back here in Japan in November 2024, and that's coming up pretty soon. So definitely expect more videos and more sceneries, more places, and also better food reviews of Japan in the next couple of videos down the road here. But for now guys, if you made it this far, thank you so much for tuning in. Hit that like button and maybe subscribe, and I will catch you all in the next episode.